Become a member and add to the Resource Scholars social media community. Log on to resourcesscholarshow.com.
The NAACP thing, you were aware that I'm running that president of the thing. And I, honestly, it pains me that I got to step up with my old, self trying to get in there and do that thing. It pains me.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we only have a few tools that we can use to try to improve our community. And I just didn't see nobody else stepping up. We had that dude that was in there who had the issue with the pedophile. And, we've gone through a series. You've been around. You've seen this NAACP, just spiral into the ground and so forth. So we've lost ground over the last couple of years. And the person, I don't want to demean or cast any aspersions on the previous administration, but we're just not what we need to be and what we could be. And if I get in, I'm going to come on you. I'm gonna come to you and I'm gonna talk to you about being a member and joining and taking a role as the chair of my corporate responsibility committee. Why?
I put my foot in my mouth. Something. That is something that I would, James. I would take a swing at that. I would take a
appreciate that.
We have the NAACP, the other civil rights organizations, and I will never again in my life let the African American church off the hook. I can't do it. They got billions of dollars. They collect billions of dollars every day, every Sunday. There are billions of dollars that go into the coffers of the African American church. And for the life of me, there's these convocations, there's these big meetings, there's these retreats. Why is it not possible to come together and at least stop the food desert in our community? Why buy now? I'm almost 70 years old. Why buy now? Why can't there be a grocery store in our community for us, by us?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that help? If that was across the country, wouldn't that help the Black farmers who are also struggling?
Yeah.
I mean, we have it within us. The system is there. All we have to do is come together.
Yeah.
And make it happen. And just make it happen.
Yeah.
It's enough of us. Seat at the table. It's old. It's tiring. It's humiliating.
Yeah. Well, you're almost you're getting into the 70s, which I've been in there for quite a little while, into the 70s, and so there's this old joke, and I hate this joke. The joke is there's two things God can't do. He can't lie, and he can't get Black people to work together. And I don't people.
Lord,
that's a hard joke. But the truth of the matter is, we cannot allow that. We must persist, because that's the reason why I'm doing this NAACP.
Something. We will persist. Like I said, there is a generation out there behind me, man, that they have their foot on the gas, full pedal to the metal. They are moving forward. They're creating a space for us. Have you been over to the Soul Restoration Center?
Yeah, I've been over there. I was over there with
my gosh,
and Gloria. Your dad was over there. You remember that?
Yeah. There's these things are happening in real time, and I think that we're on a path that can take us to where we want to be. Yeah. I do know that we got to reach the younger people somehow, some way. We got to bring them on board. So, on my show, I'm going to make it days where I just want parents to have their teenagers chime in and listen just listen to what I'm saying, what we're saying, how we see you, the impact that you're built for this. You're built for this. We just want the best. We got an amazing community, man, across the country.
Yes.
You know, it's we're amazing. No one is resilient as we are. We weren't supposed to be here still. We are certainly not supposed to be raising this kind of hell. If you open up the door, we'll get it. But now it's time for us to just kick the door down, because they're not going to open the door. It's not going to happen.
Paul,
the doors that they're trying to close.
Yeah, so. I'm so excited that you kind of put yourself out here to do the bridge, that relationship between the OG community and the young people, because you're absolutely right. Unless we can sort of like figure out a way to encourage and get these young people moving in a direction that really allows them to accentuate who they really are, what their history is, and how they can change this negative sometimes paradigm about who we are. That's our future, man.
It is.
You got more days before you than you have left now. So listen, the way I look at this thing, every tick of the every clock really is imperative on us to use our best self to make this work for our community. That's why I'm so happy to be on this program. And I'm hoping that you will continue to work with OPO, get this word out. He's got a process, and he's trying to make it happen. And let me know immediately what I can do. You've got some contacts that I was not aware of until we spoke tonight, especially with those young people. If I get to be the chair or the president of the NAACP, you have an open door to use all the creative talent and relationships that you have, to use that vehicle, that one vehicle, to really as a platform to move your agenda.
You had to work in a team, bring others along, trust the folks that you were working with, discipline, work ethic, heart, passion. He always likes to press you to do more and to think bigger and to think broader. NAACP nationally was stood up during the Civil Rights Movement in Oakland, California. And this was really a revolt to some of the oppressive nature of working in union trades. James Posey started the Oregon chapter here in 1997 to stand up the narrative of businesses of color that, for whatever reasons, tend to not get opportunities on public and private projects in a fair and equitable way. Are businesses that literally were one truck. What James has been able to do over 5 decades is empower them to now being 60, 70, 80 million plus a year. The sacrifices James has made in our community stands out.
He was never able to really build his business out because he was so minded on, for lack of a better word, ministering to his people and creating opportunities for his people. The fathers is the ones that dream the dreams. They're the ones that have the vision. But it's the young men that actually go and have to execute on that and to be overcomers. And I think James always understood that. He always understood the importance of youth and giving us opportunities to be able to grow and learn. There's a lot of people that had to go through a lot of things to be able to survive through Jim Crow, through segregation, through all the oppressive systems and policies. There's nothing like the time we stand in now to where equity's in the forefront, social and economic justice is in the forefront.